This video is basically an advertisement for the gloves I recommend and have for sale on my website, masterluki.com. And I'm going to show you the gloves being used in a moment. But first, this is a sport-specific exercise for MMA that I use as a warm-up. When I was fighting in UFC and even today in my League of Champions, striking is only one aspect of a match, so you have to train keeping in mind the potential of clinching and takedowns. So this exercise is the sprawl press, and we did it as a 5-minute warm-up with a couple of fairly light medicine balls. I think it was 15 and 20 pounds. But you can actually make it very strenuous if you push the pace and try to get a lot of reps. And that's probably one of the hardest aspects of MMA, is the up and down fighting, going back and forth between grappling and striking. And if you try to hit the pads after rolling, you'll see. But this next drill here is called Build a Combo, and it's something I've developed to practice my combinations, because my theory is this: in the heat of battle, in the stress of a fight, and especially when you're tired, there is no time to think about what to do next. If you do take that split second to think, you potentially could be one step behind your opponent. So watch professional fighters training on the pads and see the incredibly complicated combinations that their trainers have them doing. You know, these 30-punch combinations where it almost looks like the pad holder is actually doing more than the fighters. And then go watch them fight and see if they ever pull that stuff off. I relate it to sharpening a sword. There's not a whole lot of variety of techniques to make a legendary blade. What it takes is repetition, and a tremendous amount of repetition to be able to call on that muscle memory in the heat of battle and react in the flash of a moment when all you have is that one quick opportunity to be successful. So we had an interval timer ringing every minute because this video is a clip of an hour-long class, so we had other things to do. But you could do reps, like 10 reps each time, and then add something to build the combo after 10 reps. You know, we did 5 minutes each combo, and we did 2 full combos each, one with body punching and one with uppercuts. So if you have any questions about training MMA or fitness or anything, you can connect with me 24/7 on my website, masterluki.com. And you can also get these gloves featured here. They're the only gloves I use for all of my training, including sparring. And they really provide the most amount of protection while still allowing a proper fist. And I've tried every style of boxing, kickboxing, and MMA gloves, and these are the best. The last exercise here is 1 punch at a time, working on technique, power, and endurance. 1 punch, 2 punches, 3 punches, and so on, up to 10 punches on the lead hook, the rear hook, the lead uppercut, and the rear uppercut. I learned it on The Ultimate Fighter Season 2 from Peter Welch, boxing coach out of Boston. Really knowledgeable guy for MMA, and I want to shout him out for helping me become who I am. And all my coaches from that season, Matt Hughes, Ganyao Fairtex, Mark Lehman, from my hometown, Ray Longo, Matt, Sarah, Nick, Sarah, and all my training partners through the years. martial arts is a path of self-improvement that we can help each other like a stone can sharpen a sword. And I have a new regulatory system that's safer, so you can practice and compete at any level and at any age without being injured for life, which is a risk under the current rules. And you're going to learn more about that as I start my tour coming up in the next week and a half. So stay tuned for more action. Master Lukey, over.